Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Round 1 Back 9 MPO feature card coverage of the LWS Open at Idlewild. Stop 9 of 16 on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Big Jerm with Uli. BigBarri commentary.
BigBarri commentary.
Yeah, so you just repeated that. You got Andrew Marwede kicking butt right now, folks. 6 under with the eagle, tied for the leaders right now. The four players total shooting 6 down the front 9. A great score to have. Zach Arlinghaus, he's got a couple bogeys here in the last 2 holes, but he's the local. He knows his course better than anyone else.
BigBarri commentary.
BigBarri commentary, bringing you all the action here. Late night, hole 10, par 3, 368 feet. This is one of the hardest par 3s that you will ever play. Uphill, plays closer to 430, 440.
Yeah, I think that's
plays so far.
It's right at that 430 mark, I think. But the specific line that you have to throw just makes it that much farther.
Marwede going wide, and my goodness, this man is on a roll right now, getting through all the trees. He's going to have an uphill birdie look.
This one looks laced too. Oh, gets wrecked. Dang it. That was going...
Common result. The trees on this fairway are so skinny. The kicks are usually brutal. The hyzer flip play with the high-speed driver is the play. But look at this. Righty, forehand, roller. I love to see that because that's an option now. I didn't know that was even the play here.
Yeah, and I mean, it will get kind of around that corner. It almost guarantees 3.
Most players are even thinking to themselves when they step up in this hole, totally fine with a 3. Chris, right now, he'd be happy with a 3. He might even be happy with a 4.
He's going to have to get real happy with a 4. Just twos it.
Yeah, throws it in and subtracts the throw.
Yeah. Throws it around the world and makes it so it's like backwards in time.
Paul, reel it in, buddy. Arlinghaus, he's going to have an easy par. Interesting little ring around the rosy there for Gavin. And Marwede to keep the hot streak going. He thought it was in. So close. He's going to have to take the cookie and put it back in the pocket. And that's a bad break. Decent drive, bad kick for Gavin, and unable to connect on the par putt. The inclement weather earlier on in the day is being seen all over the course with the muddy slope. And also it affected the tee times for these players. Tee times were pushed back an hour. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank FlightFactoryDiscs.com for their support of this coverage.
Hole 11, par 3, 242 feet. Little dinker, as we call it.
Do we?
It's a tight gap all the way to the hole on a high rise. That's what makes it tough. If you get down below the hole, the putt up to it is very difficult. Hit the gap. And I like this play. Hyzer to the right side.
That's the way to get close.
Yes, that is the non-greedy birdie play.
Yeah, to park it, to absolutely park it, the best way is on that right side of the pin. Arlinghaus getting a little bit too straight.
That could be trouble.
Mm-hmm. Downright is bad.
For just a par even. That's laced.
Get over that. Okay, you're not going to see many better than that. So difficult to get over that wall without going past the basket. And Chris playing to the favorable side, off to the right as well. Arlinghaus looking at an overhead tomahawk. This is a... Wow.
He is far. He's over in...
Tense fairway.
Yeah, last hole's fairway over there. Great approach, really. Wow, what a save.
Huge scramble. And looking like we're going to have 3 birdies on the green. Up here on 11. A nice hole to have after the very difficult hole 10. Just to kind of break up. Going back and forth. A lot of gaps you've got to hit here on this back 9. Super crucial. But I like 11. Being as short as it is, the little dinker giving yourself a little bit of an ace run. On to hole 12, par 4, dog leg right off the tee here. The 2 plays are the forehand around the outside or the backhand or forehand down the inside lane. From there, it sets you up for a 300 to 330 length approach, which is blind from really any shot that you throw off the tee down this hill protected by this grouping of trees.
Marwede going flip up hyzer. Gotta get past those.
A lot of distance, but you can see there, so difficult to go down that back alleyway and not go long. See if Gavin got this one right.
Nope.
You see, it's just so touchy. And that's why that inside play draws you in a bit more. I think Chris is going to try to hit that with this backhand turnover. Actually, no.
He's just playing a straight shot.
I like that.
Gives you a shot in no matter what.
So that'll be more in that 350 range to the pin, maybe even farther than that. But I like Chris's chances from that range.
This needs to slow down. Okay, scrambling.
Yeah.
This guy is not going to be... Oh, he's...
Forehand roller.
Yeah, he is scrambling.
Very common play for the second shot.
Look at this dime piece. I think it's going to work.
Yeah, that's inside the circle. Really nicely done. Maybe the most flick-rolled second shot on tour is this hole right here.
Totally.
It really sets up well with the ground sloping away. It really makes the disc turn back towards the flight plate.
I mean, I did it today. Did you?
Had I not thrown a bad tee shot, I would have, yes. And look at this one. That's going to be really... Well, I thought it was going to be parked, but it's going to be nearing Circle 1's edge.
Wow, he's so far that he had just a little pitch up. That's crazy. Wow. I've never seen a sidearm that far, I don't think.
This is going to get Marwede to 8 down through 12. And if you recall, if you just watched the front 9 with us, he missed a couple putts in the front and just missed one barely off the rim on 10. I mean, did that keep going? Oh, what a horrible break. That so easily could have sat down.
It looked like it did sit down.
It fooled our cameraman, that's for sure.
He's forced to just kind of lay it up. Bummer deal.
A nice putt for birdie from Gavin. just outside the circle in the bushes. You're not going to see many cards pick up 3 birdies on hole 12 here at Idlewild.
And really, Arlinghaus had a makeable putt for the 4th. But he averages out the scores with a bogey.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever called a star frame here on hole 12. On Jomez, at least. I can't recall one. That would be a pretty memorable occurrence, I believe. On to the Y hole. Hole 13, par 4, 584 feet. This year we have a new pin. The tee is very similar. You just want to get down here in this grouping of trees. The more left you go, the better, though, setting up the second shot, which bends a little bit to the right. But this tee shot is just, it's always been imperative. If you go out of bounds early, you are in a heap of trouble.
Oh, that's trouble. Now, mind you, this is the slipperiest tee pad on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
None on the course were slipperier.
Slipperiest and slipperier are, I believe, the wrong words. But I'm a master of calling the wrong word, as Gavin Rathbun has just nailed that tee shot. That's an ideal, picture-perfect placement. Slickest, I think, might be the... Who am I to say that, though? Let's go with slipperier.
I'm afraid to say anything, so I don't want to get yelled at here. He throws a shot and hits a tree. Out of bounds, that's if you don't hit the gap, you're going out of bounds. Period.
I don't know how Andrew's not out of bounds. I have not seen many shots.
He was short, so you threw it.
Now he's out of bounds.
Yeah, he threw it so bad that he was short of it. But now he is out of bounds.
And you can see right here why this tee is so important. Andrew is looking at a scary number right now. And he's rethrowing, I think. That is from the same lie? A similar lie. Almost the same exact lie. And now he is throwing... Is this his 5th or 6th? I've lost track right now.
This is number 5.
Oh, he's got a lengthy, maybe outside circle 2 putt for the double bogey.
This needs to sit down, man. Arlinghaus is just
and out of bounds.
Getting the bad breaks right now.
Yeah, that was tough.
Meanwhile, Dickerson just kind of trucking along.
And we haven't even gotten to Gavin's drive, and he's jump putting his approach.
Well, that marks the farthest one I've seen.
Wow. That is how you want to play this hole.
So this will be for 5.
No, this is his 6th shot.
Oh, okay. So it's...
And it's not over yet. His work, well, yeah, no, it's pretty much over. Okay, so a 7 coming up, bringing Andrew back down to earth at 5 under, which is still a good score, but man, tough break. And it's going to be a 6 here for Zach, 2 out of bounds and a horrible kick. I mean, the approach was coming in with too much speed, but that was
just
a
gonna
really
be deep.
bad kick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great little putt there from Chris. Brings him to 4 under. And he's only going to be 1 back of Marwede. It's always been the hole, though.
Yeah.
It's always one where you're thinking score, and then all of a sudden,
Bang.
Double bogey comes quick.
It certainly does. I mean, everything has been firing for Andrew for, this entire round. He has not been in trouble once. The only reason that he's not, or wasn't 12 under through 12 is just because he's missed a couple putts.
Yeah.
And they weren't like they were easy putts. I mean, he's been putting really well. Anyways, on to hole 14, par 4, 556 feet. As you can see, a big right turning shot with a very tiny gap off the tee. The places you need to avoid are early right. Everything else, you can kind of scramble your way down to the bottom of the hill, or you can just throw a really good tee shot, hit this gap, and make your way down the hill.
That is not what Gavin did. He hit one of the first guardian trees there, which you have to hit this gap. Otherwise, birdie's out.
Yeah, and I don't think that's far enough right where Chris is out of position to be able to get close to the bottom of the hill.
Good
Oh,
kick.
yeah. Wow. He's going the inside route with a little bit of flex. I don't think that's what Zach drew up, but he'll take it.
I don't think that's what
No.
he drew up, but he will take out a spectator.
Not many good options that far straight either. But yeah, Chris is in. Oh, he's going inside.
Beautiful shot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. He's got a look.
That was a very well thrown approach. And Gavin doing what you got to do from that position, just chipping down to the bottom of the hill. In the past, we've seen a few drives get, I think we even saw Eagle go out of bounds one time by the bridge.
Marwede catching the little double catching.
Oh, no, and he's just running into problems on 13, 14.
Give this kid a break.
No kidding. And everything that was going so smooth for Marwede just 10 minutes ago is all falling apart. He's going to have that putt for bogey and nothing guaranteed. He's at the edge of the circle. This would be an insane birdie if Chris could drop this one so close. I think that would be the first birdie I'd ever seen from
That
hitting
short,
the first
yeah.
tree.
And he did it with
Another one off the top for Arlinghaus. What is that, 3 or 4?
yeah.
From nearly that range.
I was going to say he did it with I believe a zone to get down there.
Wow.
Which is
A
crazy.
great bogey putt there for Marwede. That was a zone second shot? Okay. It's a long distance to carry.
That's what I'm saying. It
Wow.
doesn't quite add up. Couple little tappy-tapperooskies. And this is the kind of course this is. We got 3 down, 4 down, couple people, well, one person over par there. It's like you could be rolling.
Idlewild doesn't care what you did yesterday. It doesn't care what you might think you're going to do tomorrow. Every round out here can be a completely unique experience.
It's
You
not
can
called
shoot 10 down.
Yeah, it's not called idle chillin'.
No, it is definitely not called Idle Chillin'. That would be a dumb, horrible name, but it certainly doesn't play that way either.
No, this place is wild. And that's a bit wild as well. That could be devastating.
He is still listening for the second tree kick, and I don't know if it ever hit a second tree.
Again, one tough tee pad to throw off
Yes.
of. And you're throwing directly uphill. And you have to throw it
Slick.
far.
Mm-hmm.
2 turned. He's asking for it to kick out. Manageable-ish.
Yeah, he should be able to pitch out and have a look for the par, but the birdie's gone. Marwede, however, is trying to remember, how do I do the thing that I was just doing just a little bit ago? How do I get back to that? Wow.
Whoa.
He's going to be happy with where that is.
He just tomahawked it over the
Everything's.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, like over, he was in the other fairway, tomahawked it. I think he's got a look.
That's not what normally happens from down to the right.
No. Oh, Chris. Little late.
Does Zach have a look?
I think, yeah.
No.
If he misses that, yes. He's just kind of getting all
wrecked.
the trees.
Yeah, just kind of getting wrecked.
Yeah, he's getting wrecked. That's wrecked.
This card is kind of getting. I hate to say it, to laugh about it, but we've seen so many rollaways and tree hits.
Bad kicks.
Bad kicks, some really bad kicks.
Really horrible rollaways.
Some very traditional Idlewild type stuff is what we're talking about here, folks.
See, like, it's frustrating because even little shots like that, like pretty good approach. Look at this. Oh, if he would have made that.
Crazy.
But even like Arlinghaus's upshot, it just lands in between the trees.
Yeah, you're just like, I got a pesky little 15-footer now? Really?
Oh, that's not
What
pesky.
a save, Chris.
But yeah, exactly. Now he's kind of got like an awkward stance. And he's like, why am I having to work
For everything.
every little
Every
time?
single bit. Chris is working a lot this round. He's got 3 putts outside C1, 4 pars. Zach able to save his par with a nice putt. Kind of crazy to imagine that that's Gavin's second putt on this hole after seeing his drive kick so far right that was his second putt on the hole, and he took a par.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, very uncommon way to play that.
Yeah, these guys are finding places I've never seen out here. Hole 16, par 5, 969 feet, out of bounds left, out of bounds right, down the hill to another one of these signature island greens. No wind, so it's going to be playing pretty easy.
Yeah.
And the fairway's widened up this year.
They've given the players a lot of room on that left side to really play the big shot. They want to see players go for the eagle, and Gavin will happily oblige with the big tee shot.
That's just he could do that in his sleep right there. That's so far, but that's
He's down the hill.
but that's, controlled hyzer.
Yeah. It's controlled chaos is what it is. Controlled aggression. Chris, this is more of a what you expect to see. And now he's down there with the controlled aggression dude. All right.
This is popped.
Yep. Good spot.
It's down there with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's more of what you're looking for. It's just a little.
Oh, the big skip. And 2 years ago, that would have been out of bounds.
Oh, by a ways.
The whole fairway was a very straight line, but like I said, I think they just really want to see the eagle runs. And this is going to clear the hill, but this is not going to get over the out of bounds stretch. So close.
That needs to go.
Yeah, needs distance. I think he's going to be okay.
Yes. Okay. Still scary.
Mm-hmm. You really just want to try to do the best you can to crash it into the edge of that tree line, because that's really where, if you hit that tree line, you should drop fine, safe. Got a little bit of a buffer.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chris is going to love that 50 feet away for the eagle. Was Gavin thinking try to put it on the green or try to lay it up short?
He's throwing a mid-range, so I think he's thinking green. But it's going to be short.
Wonderful.
Mid-range from there. That's
Ambitious. One of the best flick approach games. Marwede able to drop that one up there for the easy par. And look at that gap there for Arlinghaus.
Very good. We'll have a putt for birdie. He was going after that.
Yeah, I like that he wasn't content with just taking the par or the birdie. He really wanted that eagle.
And this is like 45 feet.
And Chris able to knock it down.
Fourth of the round from outside the circle, like you were saying. This one for eagle.
One of 11 players to score the eagle here on hole 16, the easiest hole of the course.
Crazy that this is the easiest hole, because it can get out of hand pretty quickly.
And when the wind picks up, and it often does, this becomes a nightmare. Keeping the disc inbounds is tough, and it's a very tiny green.
No crazy damage done.
Unbelievable stuff from Paul McVeigh.
Hole 17, Paul, we've taken this hole from 400 feet back in the early days of this course, just down to 287, and it still averages over par.
It's daunting, man.
Look at this snaking OB, all of that ditch the whole way down is out of bounds. Just another one of these Idlewild classic signature greens. The play is, I don't know. What is the play, Paul?
I think you throw the sidearm hyzer to the right.
I agree.
Land it short, make the putt.
That is a little shorter than Chris would want, but
I don't
decent
think
roll
so.
forward.
I think with the way he's putting, he's probably like, I'll put it anywhere over there.
Yeah.
Make it. Now, I would like to be closer.
Gavin might be on the green. No! Oh, look at that thing dancing on the
It's
wall.
so messed up.
So close. We've seen so many interesting tree kicks and missed shots that worked out and slides off the bridge and just very interesting hole.
There's a nice shot right there.
Mm-hmm.
To that right side, money.
And
That's what they're all going for, it looks like.
Yeah. Marwede would like to get that a little flatter out of the hand, I think,
Yes.
just to give himself that look. It's going to be a layup most likely from back at that range. Again, Chris? No way, man. 5?
That's disgusting. I didn't think he was actually going to make it. I was trying to just sound smart.
He's shooting half-court shots right now and making them at 100% rate.
That's 5 from deep.
Okay, Marwede definitely had a look at it. I didn't think that he would have a look on that side of the trees, but gave it a bid. In Arlinghaus, that's a bit of a scary putt with that OB right behind the basket.
Almost got it.
And I think that's fair to give him that spot on that side.
Yeah, he hit that tree on that side.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But an easy par for both Andrew and Gavin. Chris Dickerson, man, that putt is wild right now. He's at 7 under now. Moving on to the hardest hole in the course. How are the players going to attack this one?
I mean, at 650 feet down the tightest little tunnel on the course, really, I think you go mid-range. I mean, some of these guys are going to be a little angry with their scores, so they might try to get outside the gap or something, but the smart place is going to go mid-range or putter down the middle, give yourself some sort of shot out of the gap. If you can do that, there's the first mid-range, so this is good. If you can do that, then...
My gosh, yeah, if you could do that, you're going to win a lot of tournaments in the future.
That's going to be tucked. He doesn't have a full shot out of there. Sidearm, probably.
Look at this for Gavin, missing everything, and watch this. Might even roll back into the fairway a bit. Doesn't quite, but I think he will have a lean out forehand opportunity. This is technically challenging times 100. A lefty throw or a righty forehand. With this slope from left to right, I have just very rarely ever seen anything faster than a putter stay in the fairway.
Couple kicks, you'll love that.
Oh my gosh, right in the middle on the tracks.
Now from here, he's just trying to get out, right?
Oh yeah, there's no play for the birdie from back there. Did it get swallowed up?
I think so, man.
Chris going another flick roller. All right. Yeah, he's going to like that. And Gavin's second shot makes it into putting opportunity, but those cedars protecting the basket are incredibly challenging to putt underneath.
Marwede does the mistake of going a little bit too high there. And that's going to be a pretty challenging putt from there.
It looks like Zach got off to the edge. He's got a chance. Oh, yeah. Nice approach.
Good par. Man, Zach had a rough day, but he wasn't that far off. He really wasn't. He caught a lot of bad breaks. He could easily be... What the heck? Sit down.
Chris getting greedy, going for another one. Why not? But my goodness, he is paying the price with another roll away on this card. Gavin just barely off the mark. And now Chris, unfortunately, has this for par. And finally, he misses.
Unreal.
That's a terrible break. A great effort from on the other side of the cedars.
Not the finish we wanted to see here. That is for sure.
Marwede finishes the round at 3 under. Going into hole 13, he was at 8 under. This back nine really ate these players up, except for Chris, who played great and just had a bit of a bad break there at the end.
Horrible break. He almost made it for his 6th outside the circle putt.
I shouldn't say it ate these players up because honestly, Gavin kind of flew under the radar today. No big glaring mistakes. Some really nice shots to get himself out of trouble. In the end, 4 under is a very respectable round here at Idlewild.
I think we could count 5 or 6 bad breaks for Arlinghaus, and he would be under par, but fire emoji?
Fire emoji.
You know what course they were playing.
They were playing Idle Chill.
Yeah, they were.
They were playing Idle Chillin', and that score,
is wild.
9 under, 9 under, 9 under wins you this tournament.
Maybe not this year.
Last year, Kyle Klein shot 25 under and won this thing. These guys are halfway there nearly after one round at 11 under. Disc golfers are getting really good at their craft right now, Paul.
Very good. If you want to watch them, make sure you like and subscribe so you can be first in line to see another 11 under tomorrow, maybe.
18 holes are now played. We have got 2 more rounds here in Burlington, Kentucky for the 2022 LWS Open at Idlewild. We'll see you then.